Let's get to the bottom of this one. Unspoken truths that I miss one. Tap into the minds of the people, rather acknowledge before I dismiss one. Atheists, Muslim, Christians, Buddhists, they all got usage. All got perspective, it's a collective. Get to the bottom where the truth is, where the heart's uncovered. Where you detox from all of the lies you smothered. Where them tries could have killed you, but with faith you recover. Yeah. Peel off the makeup, we finna take off. Never said it'd be a cakewalk. Meditate till we charged up. Execute goes regardless. Decalcify my pineal. Breaking language barriers, we saw millennials. Planets passing age rotations, down me we owe. So down me we know. Sometimes we can't be slow, that's why my ears open. Every drop you add could complete the ocean. Speak up, play your part too. Been vulnerable, it's so hard to reflect on all the Jews life taught you. It's on you, tell the truth.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kimberly with Unseen Twisted Truth. We are the People's Podcast. And I have my co-host, Henry.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
And I have Deimos and 50 Shades of Bay.
Of B. 50 Shades of B. How y'all doing?
Hey.
Pretty good. How's everybody doing? Now we got Deimos, too. Deimos music.
Deimos music.
Hey, I like that I like that intro. Who's that rapping?
That is my old co-host, Brel. I told him everybody thinks it's fire, and he's just like, okay, whatever. But yeah.
Every time.
He needed to quit playing, man. I like that freestyle. That was dope.
That's what I said. I told him, I said he really killed it. Even if he didn't really mean to do it that well, he did it so amazing.
True.
I appreciate you all coming on for real. So a little backstory on both of these gentlemen, how I met them. I met 50 Shades of B from 80. He was on one of the 80s reviews.
Okay.
And then after that, him and 80 were getting ready to do a song together, and I saw it in the comments and I reached out to him. Now, Deimos and Henry Rich do a lot of music together.
I saw that earlier when I was checking out your channel. I checked out both you guys' channel. I can't wait to talk about all your music, man. Awesome. Henry Rich is awesome. I mean, we love having him on.
Henry Rich is dope, yeah. But Deimos is very spiritual and in tuned, and he's a like-minded energy for me. So like I reached out to him just because our energy matches.
I totally noticed that in some of the with some of the messages in your videos. There's a lot going on there, a lot to pick apart and interpret and just take in. That's something we want to definitely talk about too. Amazing stuff.
So the name of this show tonight is called Releasing the Old. And I feel that represents both of them. I honestly feel that they're both going through some kind of change and they're both evolving. Yeah. So releasing the old would fit both of them.
Well, everybody's evolving. That's a good thing. Changing, moving forward. Let's hear it.
So 50 Shades of B, tell us about you.
Well, my name's Brian. I go by B for real. From born and raised in Pontiac, Michigan, from the north side of Pontiac, actually. I've been pretty much rapping damn near all my life, and I never really took it serious until I got arrested in 2017 and did a little bid and came home New Year's of 2018, and a dude that I was cool with back in the day, he convinced me to take it serious. So that's why I finally started taking it serious, posting on my made my little YouTube channel and whatnot, start posting all of that and whatever, and I've took off since then. But yeah, went through a lot of trials and tribulations and made me the man I am and the man that you hear on them songs.
That is very reflective in your music too. As heard a lot of that. Like some of it's just kind of a vibe. Like Run It Up, I was listening to it, but you know, tracks like My Life, that was a really, really in depth. Like so I knew you were talking real about yourself and what you'd been through.
That's I appreciate that because Run It Up, and it's a little backstory on Run It Up. That's
I'm sure
crazy.
there
I'm
is.
going, man. All right, so Run It Up. That first verse, that was a complete freestyle. Um, I was sitting up with the dude that I used to be cool with, and we had found that beat, and we were just both sitting there, just constantly just vibing to it, and we freestyling. And then when he was done with his little part, I start all that just kept popping in my head. Run it up, run it up. So I just boom, just went on ahead and freestyled that first verse. And he like, bro, you need to make that a track. He like, that's dope. So I'm like, all right, bet. So the first verse is freestyle. The second verse is written. At first, I was trying to get somebody to go and feature on it because I knew my first verse was fire, but it was too much of a hassle with trying to constantly network and talk to people and and get them actually on board and serious. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just go ahead and do this myself. And it turned out how it turned out. Everybody that from around where I was at when I made that song, everybody that I fuck with, everybody fuck with that song. I fucks with it, man.
It's definitely a vibe, man. I could see someone doing a TikTok video to it for sure. I'm thinking that's the hook. That's the hook, man.
So
Thank you,
where'd you
thank
get your name from? What made
you.
you?
Well, my name. Okay, so I was waiting on that question. My name, 50 Shades of B, you see, as soon as someone sees that, they immediately think of the movie. So in some aspects, it's kind of like that with the movie, but that's not where it really came from. 50 Shades of B is because I'm also schizophrenic and I have
Okay.
PTSD. So
Okay.
that 50 shades is 50 different personalities, 50 different types of bars, 50 different cadences, 50 different just 50 different personalities and aspects of myself, 50 different flows, 50 different just you can hear it pretty much. It's self-explanatory.
That's really important to bring awareness to that, man. Everybody's talking about what's going on with them, kind of sharing
Mhm.
it now.
I knew it
It,
for a reason though, because like anybody who's schizophrenia or manic depressive or bipolar, we click so well, and that's because they're
it,
free.
yeah.
They're not held by these limitations of this world, and they're free.
True, true. I appreciate it. That is a fact. And once you finally that let go of whatever it is that got you bottled up or whatever problems it is, once you learn how to handle those, it's beautiful to see what you do with that.
Facts.
It sure is. Facts right there.
So you were older when you started music, you said.
Okay, so I'm 27 now. That was 20. I started taking it serious in 2018. So how old was I? I was around like 21, 22, like around that age
Okay.
when I finally started taking it serious. Yeah,
So do you
that
write your own music?
yes, I do. I'll be damned if I have anybody help me. I listen. I don't knock it. I don't knock how people whatever people do to make their vibes or whatever make their tracks or whatever, especially if they bangers. But I feel you're not a real artist. You're not a real musician if you can't put pen to motherfucking pad or let
Yeah.
that come right off of the dome.
Right.
It's not authentic to me. It's just not. I don't feel it, but I don't knock it. Also, I to
I
each his
agree though.
own.
I agree
To
with
each his own. But it's not my vibe.
I agree completely. I think you can't resonate with the music properly if you don't feel it.
True, true.
That's true. I mean, oh, that's on collabs too. I guess you could have someone. I guess that came up
Well,
recently.
yeah,
So who writes the lyrics? Someone writes the beats. You guys put them together. It's a partnership,
As
even.
long as you can
I mean,
resonate with it.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. And as long as
Combine them.
whoever, if say for instance, if someone's writing the song and you doing the beat or whatever, as long as that person writes as long as they write to your aspect to make
Yes.
sure that it sounds like something that's coming from you,
Yes.
okay, all right. But if you doing something and I can hear, okay, say for instance, Gucci Man just wrote a whole track. Future did the beat, but I can hear a whole Gucci coming out of Future. That don't sound right.
Right.
That it don't sound right because we know that they have distinctive differences.
Yeah.
So it's I don't knock it, but if as long as the writer or whoever, if y'all coming up on this idea or whatever, as long as that person writes and caters to that person's flow, bars, and whatever their lifestyle period, as long as they cater to that, okay, that's cool. But if I hear J. Cole coming out of motherfucking Soldier Boy, I'm gonna have a problem with that.
I feel you. I feel you.
I'm gonna have a problem with that. For
Yeah, yeah.
real.
Wow, what a mashup. All right.
For real.
I feel that completely. After Demos is done with this last run, then we're gonna get his interview going.
Yeah, let's see. He's out and about. He's doing his thing.
He's
I
on his last run.
I mean, I'm done now. I just pulled up at this park. I'm about to just go chill somewhere real quick.
Okay.
I feel it. That's why at first I wanted to. The reason why I'm sitting in the car is at first I wanted to sit in my crib, but the only reason why I'm not is where I'm at. Can't smoke in the crib, and plus I'm a very, how could I say, I'm an introvert, so
Yeah.
I don't really like people in my business.
Yeah.
So I don't want the motherfuckers around me hearing whatever I got going on. No, you can if you want to know what I got going on, tap into my YouTube channel. You'll find it.
Yeah. Share it. That's what I'm saying.
You feel me?
Look
You
for
feel
it.
me?
I feel you
Go.
completely. I don't like people like that, and it's weird that I don't like people like that, and I do a podcast. But no, I get that completely. That's why I don't do unperson ones because you never know which energy you're going to come across. Luckily, the universe guides me enough, and that anybody that comes on here is already spiritual or in tune with me, because I
Facts.
have not had anybody that come on here that I bumped heads with.
Uh,
That's good. That's
it's
good.
and that's good to see because when that it looks so bad when you bring somebody on, especially you're trying to help them with their exposure and whatnot. You're trying to politic conversate with them, just have a good conversation, and then some bullshit pop off, and then you got to end up ending the live or the podcast because you don't want that posted.
For
Like
sure.
that don't make
No,
sense.
I had
No, I
one like
don't think
that.
we've ever had that happen.
No,
It's
I
been.
did. Did have one like
Oh,
that, but
did
it
you?
wasn't between me. It was Jabrell and the person I brought on. They I let it ride though. Hey, I say
I think
everything
I
happens
watched
for a
that
reason.
one.
There you
I
go.
I think I
I say
watched that one.
everything happens for a reason, and fuck it. The problem don't
Hmm.
lie with me.
People have conflicts. People got to see all sides, and I don't know.
True.
It's
Yeah,
good.
it's
It's good.
okay to have a conflict. It's okay
I
for
don't like
two
looking
people
messy
to
though. It's
disagree.
professional.
No, look, it's okay for two people to disagree as long as it doesn't go past a disagreement.
Say class.
Past
Right.
for not even past a disagreement. As long as it don't go past verbal, and
Uh-huh.
it's fine. But when the shit get too out of hand, oh, wait till I see you, all this, oh yeah, now it's over with. That's you're taking it too far. Quit being the
It's
internet
like
gangster.
hardball with Chris Matthews, like CNN, Fox
For
News
real.
debates. Now they're talking over to each
Mm,
other. I couldn't stand that. Oh my god.
dog.
So
Shit don't
Demos,
make no
tell us
sense.
about you.
Yeah.
Uh, for real, I'm a chill person. For real, I just like to stay out the way. I like to go. I like to travel a lot. Like right now, I don't know where I'm, Saginaw or something like that. I'm from Ohio, but I'm in Michigan right now. Just moving around,
Okay.
seeing stuff.
Welcome to the
That sounds
Mid.
like a wonderful life.
You said what? I'm
That
sorry.
sounds like a wonderful life.
Eh, for the most part, just moving around, just see stuff, make money here and there. You know, just live simple.
Listen, though, how are you so in tune with what you have going on, though? How
Uh,
being, because I'm not taking you old. I'm not taking you as an old individual, not this time around anyway. So, like, you have such an old soul in the things you speak on. You're like in my head.
uh, for real, just a lot of self reflection. Honestly, that's mostly what it is. Like self reflection. Some meditation. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I'm one of the people that's meditating 5 hours a day or something like that. But get my meditation in, and like I said, self reflect. Got to analyze your life, every decision you make, every action that happened, everything that happened to you, around you. Just gotta pay attention to what's happening and figure out what am I supposed to grab out of this so I can keep moving forward.
No, what happened to you in life? That's what I want to know. Something happened to
What
you in life.
happened?
I'm telling you, something happened to you in life.
Oh, nothing really happened to me like crazy. Just the same thing you would expect like that happened to black people. I just grew up real poverty stricken. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. My dad was on drugs and all that. Like he is around, but he was just on drugs. So it was like he wasn't there, even though he was there. So
Did you almost
just
die?
no, I ain't almost died or nothing like
Come
that.
on, I'm telling you, something
May,
happened to you.
maybe as a kid, I got like ran over by a car, but like that wasn't nothing tragic.
Oh my goodness, that's
Oh,
scary.
my car. That's not
I
tragic.
don't mean to, I
I
don't
mean, it
mean to
wasn't.
cut
I
y'all
didn't
off.
get hurt or nothing. I just
I've
like
been
my
hit by
leg got
cars.
ran over something. I was just a kid. Like
What
I
are you
was
trying
probably
to
Um,
say?
like 5.
I don't mean to cut y'all off, but Kim, I think you could be possibly getting that energy coming from me when they're talking about almost dying. You could be possibly getting that energy from me.
No, but like I've talked to him outside of this, so
I was about to
this
say
ain't the
because I
first
was
time I
in
spoke.
fucking.
This ain't no, because I've almost died too. But him having the same like mindset that I have, that he speaks on things that he's seen something. Something changed him dramatically and woke him up because he's seen something, and I just want to know what it was.
I really like
Mm,
how you didn't prioritize like having you did say you had a hard childhood. I mean, a lot of us have had really tough childhoods and stuff. But you really
yeah,
talked first about how you cope with that, and you use meditation and you write. Obviously, you put a lot into it. I was listening to like Know Your Worth and stuff, and there's a lot of good self reflection in that song,
Yeah,
obviously, and not to mention the R&B inspired beats I love. I'll always do, but.
a lot of his music has self reflection of if something woke him up, something changed him dramatically.
well, I need to tap in then.
I might be from somewhere else. I don't know.
You never know.
I
Yeah.
need to
You
tap
never
in.
know. People that die, they change their lives. Like every time, the average person probably dies 4 or 5 times in their lifespan, and they become a different person. So
That's true.
the old
Oh,
gets the old gets rid of, and then something new comes about.
The whole
Right.
no matters destroyed.
Yeah,
It never really goes away.
you either break generation curses, you break the agreements that others put upon you, or you get locked up and go to prison, or you almost literally fight for your life and beg for life, or it's something that has made you want to be different than who you used to be. I
yeah,
just don't feel that you're always this way unless you were always this way, because there is some people like that 19-year-old kid that was on the other day, Henry. He was born like this,
Yeah. Some
I
people
mean,
are all sold. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no.
dude.
yeah.
Let's go right. Go ahead, dude. Let's hear
Oh,
it.
no, I was just gonna say, yeah. I just been a cool, like, just a chill person my whole life. I got older parents. You know what I mean? Like, my mom was
oh,
almost
so
40 by the time I was born. So, like,
That might
you
have
know,
something to do with
that's mostly what it is. I just came up around older people, so I ain't really with the way that you kind of act in certain ways. Like, I ain't dogging them out, but it's a lot
No,
of
I feel
morals and
that.
disrespect that's
It's
like taken
embarrassing, isn't
as
it?
normality. I
Well,
don't
what
really get
got you
down with
into
that.
music? What got you into music?
Yeah.
Just struggling stuff like that. Uh, like probably about 12, 13 when I really was like looking at music as something I wanted to try out for myself. Used to write some little raps here and there with some friends. Then it just went from like an off one thing to like by 16, that's when I started recording music. Like a couple of older people from my city had basically mentored me, took me in and taught me how to write music, you know, mixing, mastering, engineering, all that type of stuff.
What got you into the universal stuff? Because you don't do no trap stuff, no.
Just my experiences, just from what I grew up around and what my family involved in and all that. Just I didn't want to take that route with it. I'd rather talk about something creative or my life or something like that from that perspective, and not the worst parts of my life. Like people always talk about the worst thing that happened to them, like it's a competition. But I mean, at the end of the day, you remember the bad stuff that happened to you and the good stuff that happened to you. So if you want to keep focusing on the bad stuff, that's cool. That's your option. But I'd rather focus on the good stuff.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah, progress is perfection. So that's a good thing. I like that.
So, Deimos, you only sent me one song, and 50 Shades of B sent me 3. So I'm going to play one of his real quick, and then we'll go back to talking some more.
Yeah, for sure.
Many times I gotta get on you niggas' ass, man. Fuck it. How many times I gotta let you niggas know this ain't that? Been on my own since a jet, and I promise to never look back. How many times you niggas gon' go in the studio and cap it? Sound good, but let's be honest, you ain't never flipped the pack. How many times I gotta show a bitch I'm really with the gang? When I get gritty on the beat with my cup like I'm Kurt Cobain. How many times I gotta tell you niggas to stay in your lane? Gon' make me come out of retirement and drop one of you lanes. We ain't the same, not even close. I got your bitch driving the boat. How many times she gon' come to my crib and let me use her coat? How many times I gotta show niggas I'm Tommy, not Ghost? Been through the rain, sleet, and snow, and I promise I'd never fall. But niggas speaking on my name, acting like they tough tone. When I got pictures of the pussy niggas with my buffs on. When I put food in your stomach, your refrigerator was looking bold. Roaches walking on the stove and taking bottles to the stove. Man, let's be honest, we ain't really like that. This shit getting old. My name keep flying out your mouth like you one of my little hoes. He was supposed to be the bro, but niggas can't stick to the code. You got a problem, niggas strap your nuts on and put it on the floor. Never would've known that my right hand man's would turn into a foe. All I do know is niggas broken, that's the way the story goes. You can't expect people to keep it genius, stand on 10 toes. So I just get money, stay out the way, and keep the grass low. Been in the lab so much, really starting to feel like my new home. I'm sipping Drone and starting to feel like these niggas just want me gone. They want me locked back in the box with no way of making it home. I can't accept that, let the gates blown. I had somewhere it's chest at, I rep that. Gang, you can't come around unless you certified. Down the slider, strapped with an eagle, letting the murder slide. Gritty ass bitch, yeah, we the reason niggas running. Had the reason why your bitch called and told me she wanted from the side. I'm beating her back and she finna bust. Don't know how many times I'm deep sea diving. The bitch telling me that she finna cry. You wonder why they can't get enough of the skinny guy. The drip ridiculous, so consistent. Yeah, I'm stunting on you bitches. Let me turn it up a notch, blood. I ain't playing with you niggas. Put the strap down, I'm finna go Super Saiyan on you niggas. What's happening? Let's get it breaking. Let me see some shit shake. This ain't the first time I done had to put a nigga in his place. It ain't the first time I done had to yank this bitch right off my waist. Won't be the last time. I'ma have to dig a nigga a new grave. I'm getting tired of niggas frontin', acting like they go insane. Cause when it's time to fight, I wish they was something like Notre Dame. But anyway, I'm going up, so y'all should really pay attention. Watch how every beat I hop on, you got no choice but to listen. Cause the shit I spit is just how a nigga been really living. I ain't getting really trapped out the bando back in the trenches. On the north looking for flakes. My bitch at the crib doing dishes. Finna cook, she making pepper steak rice and some butter biscuits while I'm on the mission. Trying to come home with some double digits. So persistent with the grind, cause I know that the clock is ticking. Been a minute since I had to show y'all I'm a fucking wizard. Had to hop back in the booth and let you know how I've been feeling. I ain't tripping about the hate, man, that shit come with the game. But them hollow tips and empty needs feel the same damn way. How many times I gotta let you niggas know this ain't that? Been on my own since a kid and I promise to never look back. How many times you niggas gon' go in the studio and cap it sound good, but let's be honest, you ain't never flipped the pack. How many times I gotta show a bitch I'm really with the gang when I get gritty on the beat with my cup like I'm Kurt Cobain? How many times I gotta tell you niggas to stay in your lane? Gonna make me come out of retirement and drop one of you lames, nigga.
Man, this song requires a steering wheel in your hand.
So what I like about that song is, one, I like the length. I'm not one of those with the short attention span. I do have ADHD, but I like something that I can resonate with and that draws me in. So I like the length of it. I like that it's a little longer. I like the clarity. I really honestly like your sound and how you flow with the beat and ride it, not let the beat ride you. Some people let the beat ride them, and I like how you just rode with the beat.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it does flow pretty consistently. I love hearing that kind of stream of consciousness rapping where it's just don't stop and you can just pick it apart. That's good stuff, man. Real chill.
It's smooth for real.
Thank you.
You're hearing a lot of chill rap lately.
Like that player type shit.
It is that player type shit. So I wasn't gonna touch space on that. I wasn't saying I'm in love with that song and stuff like that. But like that is that player type shit. Like we already know.
I put it like this. I put it like this. I'm gonna clear the air. When it come down to that particular song, I was having a problem with who I won't bring his name up. I ain't gonna pillow talk on dog. But that's who I said pretty much convinced me to take music serious and post or whatnot. We fell out, and I was kind of I'm gonna be honest with you. The shit kind of hit me because I kind of grew up with dog. Knew him since I was about 16 years old. Met him when I was wild in the head, and after I got in my car accident in 2012, I calmed down a lot. And everybody starts seeing that. So me and him clicked back up when I moved where I moved in Pontiac. So me and him, we and damn near inseparable. My family, my cousins, my favorite cousin, who stayed right down the street from me, telling me, damn fam, we see you every time we see you and him, you with this nigga more than you even them came and chill with your own people. I'm like, well, we 9 times out of 10, if I'm with him and we walking, 9 times out of 10, we smoking a blunt and we listening to music or our music or coming up with music. So that's literally what we was always on. So that particular song, that I was I heard a diss and I got mad. I wrote that song and not even I want to say about 2 weeks. I said give it about 2 weeks because I have a traumatic brain injury from my car accident. So I also have ADHD. So my attention it'll run somewhere, and then writer's block will hit a motherfucker for a second. So I have to snap myself up out of that. But then when I'm really feeling some type of way, a song gets written, or if I feel like freestyling, it gets done like that. that particular song, I was mad as hell.
I felt there was feelings there for real, though. I felt that. I felt that was a personal song to somebody.
So do you write your like weird time? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Henry. Henry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you find yourself inspired at like weird times to write music, or like 2 in the morning? I got a song in my head and I'm gonna start it and finish it and get 3 quarters through and put it down.
You see, I'm glad you just said that because it's literally like that. Like sometimes I'll just be sitting in the house playing my game, or if I done got off of work, I'd be just kicking it for a second, or I'm in the bathroom no TMI or whatever. I'm in the bathroom or whatever, and something to just pop in my head. Start looking for beats, and I just start looking up beats and start hitting up my people to see what they got. And then I just out of nowhere just get going. My girl would come up to me, babe, what you doing? And I got headphones in, so I ain't heard nothing she done said because I'm sitting in the crib about 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning listening to beats with my game just playing and watching me.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
literally.
that's a difficult thing.
I love music, man. I love music, man. Like I grew up pretty much kind of identical to bro. My mom was damn near 40 when around the time I was born. So when it going to sleep, well, trying to go to sleep, you got old R&B banging and shaking your bed. You can't go to sleep, and you gotta go. You gotta go to school in the morning, and you can't go to sleep because she downstairs chilling with the homies and whatnot. Like, oh no. Like, so music always really pretty much been my thing. Everybody know that, but it's them songs when I finally get tapped in, and if I'm really feeling the type of way, those songs get written quick. And then there's sometimes where if I'm writing a song, I'll probably I'm not gonna say I'll not be feeling it. I'll just say pretty much I'll kind of hit like a writer's block on trying to figure out how to flip. If I'm trying to flip a flow or something, I'll probably get caught. So I'll take a little bit, try to catch myself up while I'm by myself, freestyling to myself or whatever, trying to flip flows or whatever, and then I'll come back to something. So it'd be a toss up. I have fun with it, really.
Yeah, that's cool. It was just like put it down for a second, switch projects. Yeah, I had a hunch. I had to figure it out.
Literally be working on about 2, 3 songs at the same time.
Yeah, you get into those super hyper focused modes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. I literally got 4 songs in my notepad that I'm working on right now that I'm halfway done with every one of them. I'm halfway done. Halfway done with them.
There we go. Awesome.
Deimos, if you want to send me more, you can. Just let you know. I'm going to play your song, but if you want to send me more, you can.
Okay, yeah. I should have a couple more on my phone. I could just send to you real quick. Let me see.
I'm going to play his real quick.
Okay, let me see. What did I send
you? You sent me, we just listened to How Many Times, then you sent me Talk That Shit, and then you sent me The Vibe.
Okay, all right. That's a good line.
We're gonna play his song now.
Bang. It's Deimos. Bang. Time to switch your plans up. No matter what you're with, just get your bands up. I do it for the feel, for real, so stand up. And I'm here to represent, so get your hands up. Police is trying to scan us. They kill us, then they brand us. It's time for the real to get their brand up. We got the hammer feel for real, you can't touch. Enlightened when they swear I'm Illuminati. Women glaring, staring at my body. She kicking it, I swear it's not karate. I kick this shit, I swear I'm not Miyagi. Start with me, I tear you to pieces. Straight facts, yeah, that's my thesis. Straight facts, yeah, that's my thesis. Hate that, I share you with Jesus. Not a violent dude, but don't disrespect and ignite my fuse. I got a life to use with righteous views and came a long way for selling white for food. In my teenage, I seen hate, trying to figure out how the cream's made. Still kept pushing with a mean face. Still I gotta start over with a clean slate. Back to the basics, like when I rapped in the basement. Smacks for the hating. Think you a savage cat, you a cataract to me. I don't see you in, I ain't going back to the LASIK no time soon. Gotta glow like the moon in the showtime too. Your hoe might choose, and she gon' blow wood when it's time like flute. More deadly and gore heavy. You dare to explore, the morgue's ready. Words cut deep, hey, your sword's ready. Combat soaring cause I'm more ready. Hard to the core, but your core is petty. Got knowledge and power, I'm source heavy. These dudes ain't thorough and I'm thoroughbred. I'm like a horse rally, hung like one. Go rope on your neck, talk crazy, get hung like one. One by one, I only fuck with the facts. If you ain't got none, I'm done. All I fuck with is real dudes. Fuck haters, that's my real move. Think twice, think you cold as ice. You'll get ice, now you real cool. Cause I bang. attention. I dream in the fifth dimension. Let me come back to earth with a tragic verse. You might need an intervention, cause I'll leave you fiending, leave you itching. This ain't the season for the chicken, cause my team season for the chicken. On my shit to a T, I'm on my Lipton. These dudes ain't G, they think like children. Act hard when they want to be your real friend. Front for the screen, my team is real men. Ain't gotta speak, you see, we're brilliant. If I'm on leave, no one can fill in. The way I rump, boy, you think I steal skins. No, I'm just trying to be somewhere overseas. My onomatopoeia alone could kill them. Bang!
Damn.
I fuck with that.
Bang! Bang!
Damn.
I fucks with that.
Damn.
I fucks with that, bro. And I hear a lot of similarity, bro. I hear a lot of fucking similarity. I fucks with that, bro. And that beat was fire.
That beat was out of this fucking world. That beat
That-
was
Because it's a heavy
hard.
metal beat
Yeah.
with the 808s. I like that double bass.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, I was trying to go stupid with it.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
You
that's
go
really-
stupid with it.
Mission accomplished, bro.
I
Mission
did- I
accomplished.
did
that
like the
particular beat, me and my dude made that beat. Like I ain't cool with him no more. It was like a while ago because I wrote that song in like end of 2016.
Okay. That's
So
a good beat, though. I mean, it's good. You guys still, you got it on that track because it hits as good as my iPhone can.
Man, that beat was nasty, dog.
Nasty.
It was
Yeah,
nasty.
that bass ridiculous on that one.
That beat was something like in the middle of the beat said, "Hey, here I am," and I was like, "You
For
hear
real.
him?"
No, it hit me not. Hey, no, it was perfect when he said "bang." That when you put that bang right there, that was perfect.
Yeah,
I fucked
that
with
was
that.
perfect. I do too. I like that. So,
Good.
Deimos, when
Appreciate
you're
it.
in Michigan, I'm telling you right now, I can get you. A lot of people would love to collab with you. I promise you. While you're in Michigan,
I'm
so
one of them. I fucks with that.
if you want to burn some daylight time and get some money during the day, and then at night, I'm telling you, you're only here for a few weeks. You might as well do what you can do.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely trying to get it in. Like I just tomorrow I'm moving to a new location real quick, and then once I get settled there, like a day or two exploring the area, then I'll probably be able to move around.
Man.
Oh,
But
so
you
you
come
done
back
moved out
down
here?
this way. You got to come back down this way, though. You got to come back down this way, though. You got to come.
No,
like
I'll come that way, mess with y'all for
Pontiac
sure.
and most of the people are in Pontiac that I fuck with. So you got to come back towards Pontiac and Detroit, and then come see me in Flint.
In Yacktown.
That's what you got to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
And you know I'll be watching them
Ain't
battles
nobody,
heavy, so I'll be messing.
ain't
I mess with
nobody
JC.
ain't nobody had no straight yak. Ill Will, my homie. Nigga, shout out
Yeah,
my boy.
hey, Ill Will too. That's
Ill,
both of them
Ill Will.
hard.
Hey, look, Ill Will, my homie, and Mac Myron, his pops was my lunch man when I went to Pontiac High back in the day.
Shout out
Okay.
to I love both of them.
Okay,
Too.
yeah. I fuck with both like that. They all hard for real.
Oh yeah, hold on. Before we go any further, let me not disrespect my squad. Shout out Gritty Ave. Shout out my boy Young Dope. Shout out my nigga Kosher J. Shout out T Dub and shout out KG. We the mob. What's good, Av?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Couldn't disrespect my gang.
No, I wouldn't want you to. But anyway, so if both of you all, I'm gonna ask you both the same question. Now, if you want to tell somebody younger that wants to get into music, and they're worried about changing up, and they're worried about how they sound and people like them because they're not doing trap music and they're not talking about drugs and whatnot, what would you tell both of them? Both of y'all, what would you tell the kids? Someone young.
You can
Shit,
go
just
first, bro.
stick to your guns. Be yourself. Can't nobody be you better than you. Don't worry about what everybody else doing. Are you worried about somebody else prize? Somebody else already taking theirs.
Pretty much likewise. Don't worry about what nobody got going on. Don't listen to what they saying because what they saying is irrelevant and what they saying ain't about to fill your pockets. It's something Tyler Perry said in Medea that I still go by. People gonna talk about you till the day you die. There ain't shit you can do about it. And it also ain't your business. I don't give a fuck if nobody talking about me. So continue doing what you doing and push hard. Believe in it. believe in yourself
Mm-hmm.
because nobody will until you do.
I'm all about minding your own business. I agree completely. I say that shit all the time. It ain't my business.
In fact,
Right.
whatever you got going on, what you eat ain't gonna make me shit, and what I drink ain't about to make ain't about to quench your thirst.
Man.
Like, for real.
I like that one. That was
People
good.
are worried about the wrong things in this world, and what another person thinks is not something to worry about for me.
Fuck all that. I could care less. I
Me too.
could care less. I went when I was younger, growing up. I went all damn near all my life giving a fuck about what people think. And that kind of pulled me back from doing a lot of things that I really wanted to do. So now that I really don't got it, I give it some, but allowing it to manipulate me into not doing what I want to do, no. As long as if somebody tells me something that gives me an opinion and it's in my best interest, and I see that it is, then okay. But if not, kick rocks. that whole little opinion goes right out the window.
Yep.
You could
You either
solve the world peace, you could solve a world crisis, and someone would look at you and say, you know what? You're some conspiracy or something. Someone who's always going to be hating.
Why
It's
didn't you
good to be
do it
able to
this
deal with
way?
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
The
Demo,
people
did you send me more stuff or no? Because I have to go and check.
Yeah, I sent a couple. I don't know if they came through or not,
All right.
but I just sent a couple.
Go ahead, Henry.
What's that?
Continue. I'm gonna check and see.
Oh, no, I was just short and sweet point. No, I appreciate both of you guys' points. Everybody has a reason why they started music. It's kind of a rarity to say, things were just hard, but I just move on. And music, like, have a chill attitude, like you, Demos, about it. We all hear a lot of stories about how music saves people and heals people, and it does. And there's two sides to every coin. Some people just love music, always have, always will. And that's awesome. Just doing it, I guess, right? I
I
just love
love doing.
positivity for young people about music.
One of the main reasons why I started doing music is because I love being able to hear myself. Like, for real, I love listening to myself. Once I finally get my catalog up to where I want it to, anytime somebody see me pull up or you see me in traffic, 9 times out of 10, the song that's banging out them speakers is me. Like,
I
for real.
like that though a lot. See, a lot of people don't support themselves and play their own shit. I love that when
Man,
someone does their own
That's
shit.
all I ride around to is myself.
man.
That's
Do you
good.
hear me?
Be a
that a lot.
campfire rapper and a studio rapper, but you just stop by someone's party, set down your speaker and shit. We're going. It's a rap concert there. So that's a fun way to do it. I don't think enough people do that.
People with how much I listen to my music and how much I be working on shit. And it be sometimes I come around my people. I be wanting to let them hear something, like, cause I know that in my head I know this is fire, but I kind of I get that vibe like, yeah, they it's not that they not feeling it, it's just not they not in the mood for it or whatever. I'm like, okay, just wait until you hear this bitch when I'm done with it. Wait until you hear this motherfucker when I'm done with it. Watch this.
Yeah,
Mm,
releasing some
mm,
content early to people. It's like you might get
man.
constructive criticism.
For real, I love it.
Demos, they both say too much on them. Is that okay?
Oh, only one should. Let me see. It might be tripping. Let me look at it.
Unless you send me more than one email, and one has 2 in it.
Yeah, the one with 2 in it. One should
Right,
be
and they both say too much on them.
no. One should be Wonder or Souls. The other one too much.
Okay. What did you send me already?
Bang.
What was the song we just played?
That was Bang.
Why? Oh, okay.
Then the other two, one say Wonder or
I
Souls,
see.
and the
I
other one
got
say
two.
Too Much.
I got two too muches.
Okay, I'm gonna just send the other Wonder or
No,
Souls.
I
Too
got it
much.
too. I got it all.
Okay. Yeah, it might have just glitched. Sent a couple times.
Good old technology, email.
Hey,
Right.
it could be me. I ain't holding you up. Like I honestly, I will not pass that blame on to anybody else. It probably is the function of the user. So
I don't know. They
not
made it
perfect
Yeah,
yet.
impossible.
so I sent you a couple different ones. Sent a more conscious type one. Then I sent the melodic type joint or
Okay.
something. Yeah, more in that area.
Okay. So we're gonna play another one of 50s. Your name is so long, my friend. I'm just gonna call you Bay.
Just call me B.
So,
I'm just gonna call you
Just
B then,
B.
because
just
that's just
be.
too much. Just too much to say all that.
It's either call me fit. Look. It's either call me 50 or call me B. It's
I'll
either
call
or
you
if it's too
50.
long.
I'll call you 50. I'll call you B. B's fine. But anyways, I'm about to play your name.
But 50, no, I'm shy. I
Whatever.
fucking do that too.
Whatever.
I didn't know
I
whether to
love
call you
it.
B or not, but now I know.
Yeah. Pretty much everybody, when they see me, if they know me personally, they call me my name.
Okay.
Backwoods and hella double cups, you know that is the formula. Let's tuck off somewhere and chill for real, just for a moment. Let me stimulate your mind, introduce you to some better things. Bend your ass over and eat your Buddha like I'm Kevin Gates. I told her I'm nasty, you better go find you somewhere to play. Your people wondering why they ain't see your ass to work today. She with me twisting leaves and busting snaps, I'ma show her the game so she can follow suit. That's just in case I have to go away. I need to know now if I lost it all, would you be here today? Would used to be at the crib cleaning, making sure I got a plate of blunt roll down pole, cause I done had a long day. Or do me like the others did and just decide to run away. It ain't no coming back from certain shit, that's what you gotta know. Doing the nigga dirty while he down creates a monster. So please proceed with caution. If I ask you, just be honest, cause I know the truth and want to see if you keep it 100. Girl, we all grown up. I know you're tired of getting hurt, I know you're tired of getting less than what you know that you deserve. That's for the birds, cause that can speak louder than any words. I know your worth, and making love to your mental is what I plan to do. Be damned if I remind you of them niggas who mishandled you, damaged you, made you feel like you were never good enough. I put my cards on the table so you could never call my bluff. Just wanna be the reason why you can say that you found the one, but can't you do the same for me? Shit, I've been through it myself. It's the reason why I chose to put my heart back on the shelf. Too many lies, too many games, and so much motherfucking pain. Is the reason why now I'm thinking all these hoes are the same, but who's to blame? I put myself in that position a couple times. A fool is what I was, ignoring all of them damn signs. But hey, shit happens, I'm in the booth, relaxing, a double cup in my hands, in the backwood full of passion, you know the vibes.
Rule number 1, brother, silence your goddamn.
Thought that bitch was already silent.
Gang.
Man, calm that shit down, you know what's up. You know the vibes, we be kicking it like Bonnie and Clyde, Tiana Taylor, Iman Shumpert, Rihanna and Rock. I'm only here for a moment, so come and hop right up on it. Them backwoods and double cups, then got her fiend and she wanted. Let's go and hop on the plane, take us somewhere that we never been. Girl, don't worry about a thing, you know I got them blue Benjamins. Put you right on the sand with margaritas and gas. Give you a vibe so strong you won't remember your last. I'm him.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you, you need to hit up somebody called Chili Mo on Facebook.
Bro, I'm already knowing. 80 already told me that production, that was dealing with somebody out there in Detroit who really he was all right. So put it like this: me and the squad, we had a show coming up in Detroit. It was over there at what was it, the Berlin Lounge, and he knew that he was one of the promoters. So
Okay.
also he was the producer. So the squad, we go over to his crib, we go record, and I constantly keep hitting him up like, bro, we need to I need to come back so we can redo that, and it's either we can redo it or you need to cut that down because
Yeah.
it's too my vocals are too loud.
Yeah.
And he constantly kept telling me like, no, bro, it's straight, it's straight, it's straight. I'm like, no, bro, it's really not. And then out
No,
of
he's
nowhere, he just
forcing the
sent it to
beat.
me,
Yeah, no.
and when he sent it to me, it was literally a day before the show. So the he had already sent that song to the to what was it, to the DJ that was at the lounge. So
Okay.
that song is fire, but the production with that was terrible.
And
That's
I'll
coming
agree
from me.
completely.
I know
The
that.
song is fire, but yeah, you sound like you're pushing the beat away and you're overpowering it. It doesn't play well for who you are.
Facts.
Yeah, no, I felt that.
I think it's a vibe. The fact that you said that, like, it's fun to overthink everything to death, but maybe
But
you
when
can
you
roll.
got a producer, sorry, Henry, but when you got a producer that thinks he knows better than what you want in your vision, and he tries to push you into something that he thinks is best for you, that's when you got to get a new producer.
Yeah, that feels terrible. Right?
Yeah.
That made
I'm
me
with it.
mad.
So, and let both know Henry is also a musician, and Henry plays the guitar and sing and does drums and keyboard.
I'm dabbling around a bit.
So just let both you all know, Henry's pretty out code. Anytime I do an event, Henry's my opener.
Man, I'm trying to be up in Detroit and Pontiac and all of that more often now, as much as I possibly can try to do.
It's a couple places I fuck with out there when I go perform. If you want, I can put you on, get you hit.
Whoa, shit. I did follow your channels. I think I subscribed to you on Facebook and YouTube. I think it's got both of you on YouTube too. Definitely network, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, Chili Mo was my old business partner, and now him and 80 are doing a thing together. So yeah, get in touch with him. He's got a studio and a place for you to do your music at.
Yeah, I'm already. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Mo was in a bunch of my shows. Shit, Mo's always commenting on my stuff.
So I'm gonna play another one of Deimos.
It's Deimos. Hey. Find yourself now, you have the only key. To find yourself, you have to look within. To find yourself, what's your energy? When you define yourself, do you look in between? Assign yourself, you have the only choice. When you assign yourself, you use your only voice. Big deal and no deal, real big and you live. Get lift to get ill. You're too good for this, you're too good for the limits they put on you. They can't tell you nothing, especially if you try. Harder than the hardest you can go, harder than the last time before. They can't tell you nothing, especially if you try. Till the end, we going for the goal. Gotta take a chance to go for broke. They can't tell you nothing, especially if you try. A warrior within the same soul, going for the win, and if you don't, say I'm blazing, amazing, ain't wasting no time. They just gon' hate anything, they ain't got no taste, cause I'm too much flavor, too much flavor, too much without you. Too much flavor, too much flavor, too much without you. Can't lie, just too real, can't lie, just too cold. Can't lie, it's just who I am. Can't lie to me cause I know. Can't lie, I'm just too real. Can't lie, I'm just too cold. Can't lie, it's just who I am. Can't lie to me cause I know.
That was dope.
Yeah.
You really like those staggered beats, huh? Those are really fucking sweet.
Yeah. Them beats, fuck man. I love them fucking beats.
What do you consider that song? What genre?
I don't even know. That would be like some melodic pop type stuff, you know, hip hop ish. It's a little bit of like both for real.
I got somebody I want you to collab with for real. I'm known with the name of Natural God Bars. You need to collab with please. Please.
Yeah, send me their stuff. I'll definitely check them out.
You know, shit today. That's how important it is to me. The universe told me you two need to do something together.
Yeah, definitely send me everybody.
Listen, I got you for real. I'm a fan of you. So like, I got you. I got it.
I'm
okay. Go ahead, Henry.
Oh no, I'm really just digging. I'm digging how much like rock music recently it has made a nostalgic kind of turn. Even pop, like Dua Lipa, they're all doing '70s inspired beats and stuff and getting down. Like, and
Yeah.
even rap and hip hop's went through this resurgence of like really older like type music. I've seen some really cool people at the Love Trade and some really old R&B type shit to some rap. I just love it. That's awesome, man. That's kind of what I grew up with a lot too. So it's really comforting to hear.
I'm all about people networking for real. And someone said to me today, because I share people's shit. I'm just a sharer. And if I don't know something, I know somebody that does know something. So I'm just like, hold on, let me help you. And I called up B and I told him, I was like, I got someone that I know will know something for you because I think you need to do this. And I called him up and I called somebody else up and got them together and they know each other. I mean, ironically, but like they didn't know to know. They didn't know to ask each other that information.
That's happened a couple times on here too. Like, no shit. Actually, the one time you're like, are we related? Or we cousins or some shit? Like,
it's like you never know who you know.
Yeah.
Seriously, and that's my family. Like, them people are my family to me. That's my everything. So like, that's my whole heart and soul. Yeah, and it's just ironic. Like, yeah, we know the same people. We know the same people. We got like 200 something mutual friends. So, but yeah, we know the same people.
That's dope.
But yeah, no, I'm all about supporting people though, because I want people to do good. Because I believe that unity is the is the key to life, and love is the answer. So I'm all about
music is the love language. That's why we always have good artists and shit on. Everybody's collab talking, having a good time.
That's what I'm trying to do, a lot more collaborations. I got features that I'm waiting on the verses back from right now, and I'm also trying to extend my hand and reach out. I need a few more because this new I'm literally about to work on two EPs at the same time. So, but I'm gonna drop them at very different times. But working on two EPs right now, and one of them I'm just going straight solo, straight me. But the other one, I'm gonna have a shitload of features on, but I'm featuring with nobody that's not from either Michigan or has ties to Michigan.
Right.
Right on.
Because we Michigan, I love the fact that everybody is reaching out. I see a hell of a lot of people from my hometown, Pontiac. Everybody doing something. My boy Condra, my boy J Wade, my boy Fino, the Fino Mob, everybody doing something. Mari G, I'm loving it.
Contraband owes me a podcast date. So when I run into him, he owes me a podcast date. He's so busy though, but he owes me.
Hey man, that boy be moving. I'm loving everything he got going on, man. It's beautiful to see, and to see how much fun motherfuckers is having while they doing it. That's really what this shit is all about. Either it's about having fun with it, and I really use music as therapy, pretty much. I use music as when I turn on a certain beat, like with certain songs that I have out, like Talk That Shit. When you hear that, that's a freestyle. And it was literal therapy. I was sitting at home, had a little bit of money, had a little bit of weed. I'm like, you know what? I'm about to go to the booth. I got some shit on my mind. Boom. And that came out. That's one of, to me personally.
All right. Before you go off any further, why don't we just play it? Because that's what you sent me. That's what you said. Before we go any further, I just saw it and I was like, might as well play it.
Oh damn!
I had some fun with this.
50 Shades of Bay.
Hold on, bro.
Man, I ain't even got too much to say, dog. I'ma just go ahead and get into it. Niggas be talking too much. I don't feel it. You're my flow deadly, got these other niggas jelly, cause they know ain't no comparison. Half these rappers I'm better than, the other half is waiting for me to go right back to the pen. That's the motivation, beat the haters when my time begin. I'm trying to see some better places, make it out the hood, but you can't make it out my hood if you don't got it understood. So I'ma paint a different picture while I'm sipping on this liquor that's trying to fuck up my liver. I'm hoping that God forgive us. The shit that we been on should've had niggas in a box, ducking shots, stay running from cops. I was on the block sipping 40s with my brody, Euro stepping like Ginobili. For them chips, I'm up into the early morning. I'm rolling what you know about shooting until your right hand swole, or dummy missions with dirty bitches, they trying to explode. I keep a bad side piece, yeah, you know how it go. It ain't no lacking where I'm from, the streets to do you so bold. It's like one day you here and then the next year gone. So keep your eyes open, stay alert, protect the throne. Can't trust too many cops that send me, man, my heart's so cold. Already told you niggas once that these words I spit go. Bars is heavy, beating walls down. I'm Klitschko. Take a nigga cash and beat his ass. You know how shit go. Remember nights when I was broke? I ain't had nowhere to go. Sleeping on my mama porch cause she done found a half a bow. I'm like, here we go again. She done found a nigga stash. Gotta move it, stay improving. Either way, I'm getting to it. See you goofies living bummy. That shit ain't even funny. It's more than a million ways for you to go and get some money. So get to it. I'll forever be that nigga looking stupid. Hella foolish when you miss out on a golden opportunity to make something of yourself and get away from all the foolery. That shit's really pathetic if you wanna hear the truth from me. Man, like, I don't know what's wrong with you niggas, bro. You niggas rather chase a bitch than chase your bag. Couldn't be me. Fuck wrong with you. Niggas better get the fuck up, cuz I'm only gonna tell you once. After that, it's over. It's over, baby. It's over. I'm cut from a different cloth, bred from a different breed, molded into something you would really think was make-believe. I try to keep it simple, I try to keep the peace, but niggas keep on testing me. They wanna see me rest in peace, but I got them hands, no need to grab it, ain't no flexing me. Pop a nigga locks and drop his top, watch where you stepping me. I'm chilling in the cut, rolling up that mo better, thinking of a clever plan to take this music up another level. Ice all on my bezels, hit you niggas with a shovel. Told you I'm the fucking devil, you done met the fucking rebel. When I pull up, I don't play. Hit you niggas with a K, I put that bitch right to your face and send your ass the long way. Yerp. 50. I told you. We on.
Nice, that's really
North
good.
side in this bitch.
Is it just me, or do y'all, when you look up an artist, do you go right for the freestyle first?
Sometimes just to
Say
see
that
how
again. Featured.
Say that again.
I always do. I don't know.
Henry, repeat yourself.
I said, like, I always go, when I look up an artist, especially recently, I always go for the freestyle first. If they got freestyle on their list of videos, I'm like, let's check this out first. I don't know. I always do.
yeah, sometimes it's just like because it gives you an idea, like the artist, like personality. Sometimes come out in like the freestyle.
That's what I thought. It's like you get like a pretty real view how they operate, how someone operates,
and how their outlook on life, and sometimes it's more about where they're the place that they're around. Because when I made that freestyle, I was in the place that I lived in. That was a very fucked up environment.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got out of there, but that was a very fucked up environment. But nonetheless, I had fun on that.
Yeah,
you just gotta have fun.
Good track. Good track.
I don't really look at their freestyle first because a lot of people don't do freestyles. A lot of artists that I know don't do freestyles, and a lot of artists their freestyles is the moment that they're feeling. I do though. I actually just go and whatever pops out and speaks to me is what I listen to first.
I suppose I could do that too, but I always like to hear the freestyles. I don't know. It's always, not every artist does them.
Not every artist
But
does.
yeah.
Not every artist is comfortable doing them either.
No, for sure. It's just always a cool thing. When someone's got one to offer, then I always check it out.
I'm all about that though, because usually on my podcast, I always, you know that, Henry, I always say, hey, can someone do something real quick for me?
Mm-hmm.
They gave us enough songs that I don't got to do that. But usually I like to hear a little if someone can do a freestyle, because what you are inside the booth may be totally different than what you are in the presence of a concert or event.
That is true. That is
Like
true.
Absolutely. Like
Some
Deimos,
people,
I wouldn't guess that you are the way you rap and the way you sound in your songs. You're pretty damn calm in real life. It's almost shocking to hear you popping up and actually spit
That's
some real rap
because
when you go to lab here.
not to cut you off. That's because I've always been when I grew. All right, me growing up, I was always that quiet, timid person that used to get bullied and let people do whatever, run their mouth, all of that. Lost a few fights, all of this and whatever. Until I recall, I believe that was around the 6th or 7th grade, where I finally said, "Fuck that." I'm like, it's my time to man up, or you just about to be getting beat up the rest of your life.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, bro, do something about this, fam. So finally got to putting foot to motherfucking ass and let anybody that has something to say to me. Even though certain situations aren't called for you, they don't even need a reaction. But back then, and the way that I was raised and the shit that I was around, especially in school, because these kids nowadays, their bullying is fucking you getting talked about on the internet and all of that.
Oh, I
Our
can't
bullying,
imagine.
yeah, our bullying, you getting flamed at school,
Oh
you
yeah,
getting
notes in the
picked on in
locker.
the you getting
Exactly.
picked on in the hood. They see you anywhere. You getting talked about. All of that. So and it'll be a gang of them. So
Yeah.
it was, and you got to deal with people. You'll deal with some of them that finally get the balls to figure. Okay, so we all ganging up on this motherfucker. Let's jump him. So it's a
Right.
lot that
Bunch of
I've
kids with
literally
weed
went through
pens and
that
shit.
made me the person I am.
That's right.
and,
Especially from that. Go ahead, go ahead.
and with Demos, all that meditating probably helps.
It definitely. I'm sure it does because my sister, she meditates, and she's had me do a few meditation, and it definitely clears it clears your mind, and it helps you think about
Yeah.
a lot that you wouldn't normally think about. My sister's literally brought up some shit that was in my head earlier that day when I came and sat in the front yard with her, and I'm like, how in the hell did you just do that, bro? like,
Meditation, just
like,
stretching,
for
doing
real.
yoga and
Yep,
stuff like that. Really good for
yep,
that too.
yep, definitely.
Definitely help with that type of stuff.
Good to
Not
stay limber.
not trying to talk about you like a potted plant.
A potted plant. No one here's a potted plant.
Shit.
Talking about him like he ain't right here.
Shit. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. What do you guys want from the future? What is your goal for the future?
Pretty much.
Future. You go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Ah,
Pretty
you
much
go
to get
second.
out of pretty much
At the same time.
get my goals and my aspirations of what I really want to do in life is to get my mom out of where she's at now, even though she's not a bad situation, but I'd rather her be comfortable to where she don't got to worry about nothing. My people also, and to get my music up up to par to where it should be to get me where I want to be.
I feel that.
Because I definitely want to get out of Michigan. When I get out of Michigan, I'm not coming back unless it's coming to visit my people.
I feel that completely.
Yeah.
It's
with it.
It's a love-hate thing.
What do you want to do, Deimos?
Yeah.
I pretty much, similar stuff. You want to make sure your family has some form of cushion and things of that nature. But I also want to just, I just want to spread my message with my music, reach out to the people that may feel it or that relate to it, and just, continue to touch people like that. Like, I've had people tell me a lot of stuff, how my music has touched them in different ways and helped them through a problem or something. Like, I appreciate that part of the music more. Like, it's cool when somebody say, "Oh, this track hard." Like, I got tracks like that. Then I'm like, "Oh yeah, you fuck with it." But outside of that, you really just you want your fans or anybody that's listening to you, even if they're not a fan, to at least feel like, "Oh, this a normal person. I can relate to the type of issues they're going through, or I mess with the creative way they try to talk about this subject." Like, just that type of thing. Just touch who I can.
That's admirable. I think your music does beg to be listened to. If you actually stop and watch some of the videos, I think I mentioned that especially for Bang, and then read the lyrics too. They has to be listened to a little deeper. That's good.
The energy pulls you in. Just at the beginning,
Yeah.
when he says Deimos, I get a smile on my face. I don't even know why. Like, I don't even know what controls it. But like, as soon as I hear him say Deimos, I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a catchy little way to start it off the song.
Yeah.
So what was the last song that we played of yours? Because I don't recall. Was it Too Much?
Yeah, it was Too Much.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
next
play
one
this
is
next one.
Yeah, next one on some certain like spiritual, conscious type stuff.
Save
Hey, it's Deimos. You know when people be on that negative energy, we tell them,
What's that?
I ain't hearing nothing that they saying, it don't make no sense. I ain't hearing nothing that they saying, it don't make no sense. I ain't hearing nothing that they saying, it don't make no sense.
I ain't hearing nothing that they say.
Nothing they say, nah.
expanding consciousness, examine my dominance, planning with confidence so you don't want no problem here. Expanding consciousness, examine my dominance, planning with confidence so you don't want no problem here.
Okay.
Wow, man, great vocal mixing.
I'm about to get sorry.
I mean, this is the highest compliment, but that's a track I would take with me on like a mushroom journey if I was really trying to get reflective. And
That's
I
some like
couldn't
Kid
dare
Cudi
though.
vibe.
I couldn't dare though. I'm telling you, I was afraid a little bit. Like I'm the type of person. This is just me personally. The demonic shit. I just feel that sucking me in, and I'm just like, okay, he's brainwashing me.
On some Kid Cudi type shit, cause that's what kind of got me. He got me a
Facts.
Kid Cudi feel with that one.
Facts.
that's why I asked you about what genre you were earlier because you do a lot of singing. It sounds like. I mean, I like that.
Yeah, I try to fuse a bunch of different like, cause like predominantly I'm into like hardcore, super lyrical type stuff, but I
Right.
also like melodic type stuff. I hear a little combination of both. Like sometimes you like to chill, sometimes you got to be amped.
Yeah, and the way that all kind of meshes together when you come in with your rap, it's kind of real chill, and then boom, it comes in, and it's not polarizing. It mixes real well. That's a hell of a good vocal arrangement on all of that. There's a lot of different effects going on,
Right.
and they all play perfectly together.
So Henry, do you realize you're the only one without locks?
What's that? Yeah, I'm always up. That's okay.
It's
I love my hair. It's kind of red, orange right now. I need to do something, but
okay.
bleach it out again. Yeah, I'm always without locks. I
So
got lots of love. No.
lots of So anyways, I want to talk about before we end this, I want to talk about Gina with Divine Order. She does she helps people with trauma survivors and domestic violence and whatnot. She has resources for people. She will help people with the aftermath of the resources and whatnot. She's got a lot of connections. So it's Gina Adams with Divine Order. Reach out to her, and if you're going through something. Henry helps people with alcohol abuse and whatnot. And, so he's got a lot of connections in drugs.
We'll get something accomplished. I'm just here to look out for those that struggle and suffer.
That's dope. That's dope.
Anybody needs some connections. We know somebody. We all know somebody. Everybody knows somebody.
That's our podcast really about, all that networking, because it also leads to community efforts and all kinds of fun stuff.
So August 19th, we're going to be at the Kennedy Center in Detroit. They got a basketball tournament there. We're providing food and stuff. So come on out. It's free. Everyone is going to be there, and we're going to provide food and clothes and stuff like that. So come on out. That's the 19th of August. Like I said, hit up Chili Mo. Jabrel's going to have another love trade in August. I don't remember the date, though. He's just talking about it.
There's words happening.
So I think that's all we got to cover. You guys want to say anything? Oh, no, I do want to say something. I forgot.
Yeah, say, what are we going to leave our guests with? Yeah.
My bad. I also got to mention this. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Grandmaster Boutiques made this years ago. And when we went to the last love trade, I was blessed with it. And it's a nice little piece. It's kind of, it's comforting. It's a little heavy, but it feels really good. It doesn't feel too heavy, and it's really comforting. It feels good around my neck.
Yeah, he had wonderful sets of jewelry too, all kinds for everybody. It was really good stuff.
People need to reach out to him and for your energy beads and whatnot. He puts and blesses them, Palo Santo and stuff. He'll bless it before you get it. So.
Okay.
So that was a good one. Yeah. So
You guys got anything coming up? You guys got anything coming up? Dropping or anything? You want people to?
I got some. I'm working on some music, but I can't give you a date at the moment. It's a couple projects, but I'm in the process of moving as well. I'm moving to Atlanta, so that's when I'm really about to ramp back up on stuff once I get back down there.
I know people there too, so I know people that do music there too. So get at me. I know a lot of people in Atlanta. I know this guy is named Servan. He has a music thing there. He's like got a podcast. He's also a producer. He does beats and stuff. I know a lot of people in music in Atlanta too, so I can
Okay, dope. Yeah,
share
we
some.
definitely get connections going.
Sure, for sure.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
much I'm working on a few I'm working on like I said earlier, I'm working on 2 EPs right now. Pretty much trying to develop a certain sound for myself right now and get that shit in order or whatever. So and I should be booking a couple shows out there in Detroit soon. I can't give you that date, but it will be posted soon on my pretty much on my social medias and whatnot. So pretty much be on the lookout for that.
all right, hell yeah, guys! Follow. Make
Dope.
sure you follow Demos and 50 Shades B on our channel here.
Yep, check me out. I got all my music on there. I got I got about 69 songs on YouTube at the moment. Like they on all streaming platforms, but yeah, you can find all my music on there.
Did you say 69?
Yeah, pretty much with the first song y'all heard, Bang. That was the first song of 69 songs I dropped every week, like every Friday for 69 weeks straight.
Ironically, that's one of the things I listened to. The one that had the 6 and the 9 on it, the cancer symbol. That's
Yeah,
the
because that was
songs I
that was
listened
the
to.
last track I had dropped there on that weekly series I was doing.
Oh, no kidding. That's really cool, man. Should drop a song a week. That's
Yeah, so that's about a year and a half. I was dropping a song every Friday or something like that.
yeah. That's
So
really cool.
I appreciate you guys coming on. You guys are more than welcome to come back on anytime. B, you need to get your shit so that we could do it on Instagram so we can put your music on there.
Don't worry, I'm already getting that taken care of. I'm
Thank
hollering at a
you.
few people right now. I'm hollering at a few people. As soon as we got off the phone with that mutual friend, I
Yes.
immediately got that pushing.
Okay, good.
Immediately. And I'm it's a few different producers that I'm working with right now. I got one song that that I'm really fucking with. It's gonna be something dope. I kinda went towards the Flint flow, pretty much on some Rio and Mike type shit, pretty much just to have a little bit of fun, see if I could do it or whatever, and be on the lookout for that. I'll probably drop that as a single soon. Probably drop that as a single.
And
So
both
just
y'all need
be
to
on the lookout for that.
look up your MLC. Seriously, you guys need to get them Music Licensing Act from the Congress. You both need to look into that if you're not hip already. You get
Gotcha.
double times the royalties.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've seen something about that, but I hadn't had a chance to read it yet. That's what it's talking about.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So both of you guys get hit to that, and make sure you both have your BMIs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got ASCAP.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That's
All right.
good stuff to know, Kimberly. Thanks.
Oh. No, I don't do music. I just know people that do.
I know. There's good things that we try and bring up and not forget about out here.
Yeah. And for getting rid of the old and embracing the new, people have to do that daily. Our whole thing is to become perfect. And I don't care what people say. Oh, we're only human. Da, da, da. I'm not a human, so don't put me in that category. Whatever you're only, that's on you. But don't include me.
Right.
And
I feel it.
get rid of the old and accept the new every single day. Because if you can't be mindful of yourself and you cannot grow, then you're stuck and stagnant. That potential.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I don't think any musicians are human, to be honest.
True.
It takes a special kind, I think.
It takes a special kind to sit there and put that pad to that pen, but there's also a lot that don't really put a lot of thought into it. That's for sure. There's some people that just play with it and pretty much treat it like a toy. But hey, everybody has their own outlook on it. I fucks with it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I appreciate you guys coming on. I want both of you guys and everybody out there, thank you for tuning in. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have a place to be. So I appreciate you all. Much love and respect. May all your nights be full of positive energy and high vibrations. Ashe, everyone.
Peace.
Peace. Ashe. Oh no, we're still live.
No, I'm
We're
in
back.